landed, doesn't it, in the, in the background there. Looks fabulous. I'm sure it will be when it's finished. Women's 100 metres, Deja Stevens goes in lane 1, the 30-year-old. Don't get to see her too often on the Diamond League circuit. Brie Rizzo, the Australian, and like the South Africans, already had a big season, equalled her personal best in Perth at the Australian Championships, where she finished 3rd. And again, a couple of Americans we don't see loads of necessarily, but Cambria Sturgis is going to be in lane 3. Is in pretty good form, 10.98. That's her quickest for 3 years. That was in the States earlier this month. And then Celera Barnes had a great indoor season last year. She was actually 3rd in the Diamond League in Doha at the beginning of last season, looking to get the Diamond League season off to a good start here. Won the national championships at 60 metres indoors, so no doubt Barnes will get out quickly. Not sure what to expect from Shericka Jackson, the great Shericka Jackson, right in the middle, the biggest name in this 100 metres, but is she going to be quick enough at this stage of her season? And what about McCoy? New name on the circuit to many, and her chance to show what she can do in this sort of company. So Jackson right in the middle, in lane 5. Barnes and Sturgis are the 2 Americans in 4 and 3 next to her. Hobbs in the yellow, then McCoy, Jacius, Sears and Rosius closest to the camera. Women's 100 metres.
Sir.
Oh, a really good start from Barnes, and Sturgis got away quickly as well, and these two with half yard, although Barnes is beginning to go back. Shericka Jackson coming through the middle. Jacius Shears is going to be close as well. It's going to be tight on the line. Jackson might just get there. She does. McCoy storms through for 2nd. Well, we said we weren't sure what to expect from Shericka Jackson, and it's good to see. We want our big stars coming and running well. She doesn't look too happy, does she? But that was an emphatic win in the end. Not super quick. It's a warm evening here and a little breeze behind the sprinters, but 11.04, a good start for Jackson. 2-3 others got out of the blocks better, but by 50 metres she was certainly co-leading and then went on to take it, Tim.
Yeah, she did. I mean, actually a brilliant start, and you called it, from Celera Barnes. Look there in the headband, 4th from right, but it's almost like she just lost her rhythm there, and the power of Shericka Jackson, she carried on accelerating. They hit their top speed at around 70 metres, these sprinters. She just holds her form there. Look at that really symmetrical, beautiful looking balance. And coming through strongly on the near side, McCoy in the all black does well there, just easing out Jacius Shears, who takes a 3rd spot. The season's best for her, the same as the winner, Shericka Jackson. But yeah, Shericka Jackson very, very sober, Steve. I think she probably knows full well that there's a bigger fish to be caught later in the season. Much, much bigger fish.
I think she'll be pleased with that.
Welcome back to the channel. Hope y'all enjoyed that race. And that was earlier this year at the Rabat Diamond League. Yes, that was Shericka Jackson's first 100-meter race for the 2025 athletic season, clocking a time of 11.04 seconds. And she didn't look that impressive, but that would have been an okay time for her to open her season with. And getting the win would also be a plus. But definitely, this was a really exciting race there from Shericka Jackson. Not the strongest field, but nonetheless, she showed up, ran a pretty smooth race, 11.04, winning the race, and basically kick-starting her 2025 athletic season. And as we know, last season, she basically ran some really good races last season, but towards the end, got injured and did not get to compete at the Olympic Games. She won both 1 and 200 meters at the Jamaica National Trials, running some really quick times. When she went to the Olympics, first she had to pull out of the 100 meters. They tried to see if they could get her to compete in the 200 meters, but it wasn't to be for her at the Olympic Games. So basically she had to miss out on the Olympics, and if she would have ran and also win gold, that would have been her first individual gold medal at the Olympic Games. She has gotten other medals, including a 400 meter, a bronze, I think, and also relay gold medal. However, she has not yet won an individual gold medal, and that was her aim. Unfortunately, she did not get to execute the plan that she had going into the Olympic Games. This year now, on the other hand, she's basically preparing to defend her 200-meter title at the World Championships. And as we know, the last time we saw her at the World Championship, the time that she ran in the 200-meter final was 21.41 with 0 wind. Yes, you heard me correct. 0 win. If she had had like a +1 or a positive 0.5 win or a 0.5 win, then she would have gotten that world record, and the world record is 21.34 set by Flojo. So unfortunate for Shericka Jackson that she didn't get any win, but she ran in 21.41. Basically, she became the fastest woman alive over 200 meters, and her 100 meter split was the fastest anyone have ever seen. In the last 100 meters, she basically ran somewhere around 10.02 for the last 100 meter split, just to show you how fast she was running. But yeah, when it comes on to the 100 meters, she did place second at the Jamaica National Trials, 10.88 second. Not looking the smoothest, but at least she got a 10.8. But ever since that, we haven't seen anywhere close to that form from Shericka Jackson. She looks like she's still recovering from the injury, basically, and hopefully she can find form in time for the World Championships, because she has less than a month to prepare. Basically, it starts in mid-September. We're now in mid-August. I think it started around September 12th. So we are waiting to see how she would perform, basically, because we know she's not in the best of shape. She recently ran in Hungary and she got beaten again, also running, I think it was 11.08 second. 11.04 second. So it's not looking too good for her over the 100 meters. And we haven't seen her in that much 200 meters. I think she possibly run either 1 or 2 200 meters so far this season. She didn't run it at the Jamaica National Trials. That would have showed you the type of form that she would have been in the 200 meters. She running the rounds. But I guess she wanted to preserve her legs and make sure that she does not get injured and just keep it safe, because she already had a bye or has a bye for the 200 meters. But yeah, can't wait to see how she will perform come September. I think she have a couple more races lined up before September, so we are waiting to see how she will perform, how far she will go, and basically to see if she will be able to defend her title in the 200, or will she run any form of time to medal in the 100, because the 100 meter is looking pretty strong this season, especially Melissa Jefferson. Yeah, Melissa Jefferson is dominating the track, 10.65. I don't see anyone beating her. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Leave y'all thoughts on this one. Hopefully y'all enjoy this throwback race. This was Shericka Jackson's first 100 meter race in 2025. Rabat Diamond League, 11.04 second for her opening 100 meters. Thank y'all for watching.